Well, Brandon Aiyuk will not shut up. And man, Yaxel Lendeborg for the Golden State Warriors in the Summer League has been balling. So let's dive into that. But first off, we're going into Brandon Aiyuk. I mean, it seems like I got to make a video every week just to keep up with all these scenarios this guy is throwing to the media. And it's kind of like the same as the last video because he just sounds belligerent, immature, and it seems more than football. You don't want to say that, but it's just kind of like, what are you doing? Like the whole Jaden Daniels part of it. After my video, he did. Jaden Daniels ended up saying happy retirement or whatever to Brandon Ayuk, and then Brandon Ayuk is just coming back and basically just acting immature, throwing shots at Jaden Daniels' mom and stuff, and it's just like it's just funny. It's like, does Brandon Ayuk think that if he was to go on the Commanders, all of a sudden he's running things or he's in charge on the Commanders? Like, it's really weird that he would actually think that, especially with the actions that he's been portraying with the 49ers and towards the 49ers. So, and and then, he's having more like posts, like posting his brand and everything, which is not available for purchase, which I think is weird. And he does like a story that where he like gets up in the morning, takes off his chef hat, that's probably keeping his braids cool and stuff, and he takes that off and he puts on a commander's hat again. Like, I think it's stupid. Like, why are you doing that? Like, you're making a statement when the whole world knows what you want. And that's not being like, oh, he's on the 49ers and he's wearing a commander's hat anymore. It's like, well, you kind of just we're kind of screwing up your situation that you want to land in. And now what? It's like you're recertifying your loyalty to that team. It's really weird. I thought it would be funny if he did that same exact thing and put on a Niners hat. Then the media world would just go crazy and be like, oh, does he want to come back and play for the 49ers? This is the first sign that he's showing. But, that's my creativity, not his. But he's just doing that, still kind of trolling his whole situation. I don't know if it was the previous day or right after he did that. He's like in his backyard or his driveway, and he's basically saying that, yeah, the reason that I'm doing all this trolling is because I haven't got paid in like 16 months. So I'm just trying to get paid out here. And when I get on the Commanders, or I don't remember if he said the Commanders or the actual an actual NFL team, that I'm still gonna be posting on my social media and I'm gonna be on my bullshit. It's like you're basically telling the next team that you're on that you're still gonna be acting immature, you're still gonna be doing weirdo stuff, and that is stuff that a team, an NFL team, does not want to deal with. Someone needs to rein you in and be like, bro, you are throwing your career away. And if you care about your career, you will just shut your mouth. Dude, get a burner account if you want to post that bad. But I don't know. This situation is just kind of like, she's kind of gone overboard. And I even heard as of like today, like Steve Young kind of wants to reach out to Brandon Ayuk because he thinks it's bigger than football. And that's what Brandon Ayuk is kind of leaving everybody to think, including myself. I don't get what he's doing. And he's sounding like he just wants to retire, like he's not going to reinstate himself in the NFL. And I guess that's his priority or his prerogative. So I don't know. Um, but also, I wanted to touch on Yaxel Lendeborg, the high flying Dominican LeBron rookie for the Golden State Warriors. He is just balling out in summer league right now. His averages are like 17 and 7 right now. And while that probably doesn't look too crazy in summer league, just the highlights he's putting up, I'm really a fan of. He's doing his thing. He's powering down dunks on people. You know, he's hitting those 3-point shots. I mean, I think his first game, he was 5 for 5 from the field and 4 for 4 from 3-point range. And I got to say, while I'm biased because I'm a Golden State Warriors fan, I think that he's really might be the steal of the draft. There was other good players like, Cam Boozer, DeBonsta, Peterson. But this guy, he's older, might be more mature, and you could tell he just cares about winning, coming off a national championship. So I really like what he's doing. Every game, he is kind of just doing his thing, showing something different, showing his range. And he's kind of teaming up with Will Richard, the rookie from the previous season, and who was a national championship the previous season with Florida. So I'm loving that. I'm liking it. I'm liking what they're doing. And I'm really loving what Yaxel is doing. He's just showing that he was worth the pick. Maybe he dropped a little bit because teams were scared that he was a little bit older, which I don't get why you would be scared when you get like 19-year-olds and you have to wait like 3 years until they get it. So Yaxel is right where we need him to be as a Warriors fan. And I think the thing that makes it work, that has to happen, is whatever happens with this whole LeBron, Draymond thing. Draymond's probably going to resign. I really think it would be important, saying that we don't get LeBron, is if Draymond takes a bench role. Still get 20, 25 minutes, but come off the bench. Let Lendeborg get those minutes that Kaminga never got early. We cannot ruin this guy like Kaminga. Kaminga might end up being a bust wherever he goes now because it seems like people don't exactly want to invest in him as a main star, but we can't do that with Lendeborg. I think just the few glimmers that I get of this kid, he seems special, and we got to really invest in him. Steve Kerr cannot be, oh, I play the veterans and stuff like that. He's got to just play him, let him soak in the experience. There's nothing better than playing with, Draymond and Steph and the players that we got already. And even if we get LeBron, even playing with him, getting the tutelage from these future legends, I just think we really need to play him and play him a lot and get his career going. And in the summer league, he's looking like a star. So why not waste this opportunity? So Yaxel's balling, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him. So I hope this continues. So let me know what you think. Drop a like, a comment, and subscribe to the Authentic Take. Should Aiyuk just shut his mouth? I'm thinking y'all will say yes. And how do you like Yaxel Lendeborg in the summer league so far? Does he have a bright future? Make sure you leave it in the comments. As always, subscribe to the Authentic Take. Until next time.